What's up, guys? It's your boy Raheem from Raheem Gaming, and today, guys, I'm gonna be bringing you guys a in-depth guide for new players, returning players, and people who actually, made a character on the Ignite server, but I'm not really enjoying that character, and you want to start all over. I'm gonna be giving you guys an in-depth guide on how to get your character quickly from 1540 to 1620 so you guys can transfer out to a legacy server or whatnot, to your main server that you want to be on. So with that being said, guys, make sure you guys watch this video to the end so you get all the information and everything like that. And if you guys find any information in this video helpful, then make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and you hit the notification bell to be part of that notification gang. And with that being said, guys, let's get into it. So here, guys, this is my main character right here. When you first make your character, you're gonna be making your character, it's gonna be 15, it's pretty much gonna be 1540 when you start, because it's gonna give you free gear with free materials, things like that, which I'll show you right here in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and make that character. That's actually gonna be my ult, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna treat it like a little bit for it to be my main, and then once I get to like 1585, you'll see at that point it's gonna just be my ult, right? But I'm gonna show you stuff before I do that. I'm gonna show you stuff on this character that I did to get it to where it's at now, before I went and had to make an ult or whatever. So if you're a new player or returning, then you're golden, you're solid, because this technique is gonna just, I believe, with one or two ults, maybe 3 at the most, should get you to 1620, and then that way you don't have to make a gang of ults, but this should get you up there if you use this technique. So with that being said, let's get right to it. So as you guys can see here, my character that I have right here is 1608. I literally just made this character last night, and within a few hours got this thing to 1608. But being on here, I could do something else to get more gold, which can push this into 1610. And then if I make I want to say if I make like 1 or 2 ults, I can easily get into 1620. But as you guys can see here, this is where I'm at right now. Now, once you get in here, you'll see pretty much on your guys' screen, if you're a new or returning player, you'll see like 5 taps or 5 little icons here. You'll see you'll see like a Makoko Adventure or something, Adventure Express or whatever at the top. You'll have the event shop, then you'll have the engraving support, and then you'll have the Rising Express, and then you'll have the Ignite Guide. So the very first one up there, once you level up your gear by a little bit, go out and do that, because that's going to give you more ruins, skill points, cards, things like that that you guys can use to boost up your character and make your character more efficient and more stronger. Now, this is what you're looking at right here. You're gonna come in this shop later on after you've been playing for a little bit and get some of these things out of the shop so you can boost up your character even more. But this is what the event shop looks like. As you guys can see, I came in here, kind of got a few things to use to level up my character. So what I'm going to do, guys, next is I'm going to make a brand new character. It's going to be my ult, but I'm going to treat it like my main for a little bit and show you what you guys should be doing. All right, guys, so we're back. So all right, so now once you make your character of whatever character you're going to be making, maining, pretty much, make sure that that is the class you're going to be playing, and make sure that that is the class you're going to be transferring out to the different server, because when you transfer out to a different server, once you hit 1620, it gives you so much stuff, like 200k gold. It gives you things, it gives you some more silver, T4 level 6 gem, T4 level 7 gems, gives you a whole bunch of stuff, guys. Like transferring it out is exactly what you want to do. And as you guys can see here, Ignite server operation period, it was from last month to the 27th of this month. And then remaining time of the server transfer period is from the 30th to the 25th. So pretty much after the 27th, the server's pretty much done. So once you have this character here, you're gonna go here. You're gonna make sure I'm going drizzle. So you want to go. So I'm gonna make sure I have that because that's the place that I like playing. But once you get the gear, if you just press I, it brings up everything. But you'll go here. You open up here. You'll get it sucks you guys. I'm just gonna say that it sucks you, bro. So basically, it gives you everything, bro. So you can just use these, the ruins. You can use those ruins, and then you'll have an extra another box that's gonna give you 1540 gear. This is why you're going from 1540 to 1620. So basically before you open up this gear box, you want to go to Lost Ark Nexus to basically get a breakdown of the character and playstyle that you're going to be playing. All right, guys. So this is Lost Ark Nexus right here. This is the guide I was telling you guys about. So all you're going to put in is www.lostark.nexus, and it'll bring this up. So you're going to scroll down, and whatever character you have made, it has a guide here for everybody. It even has raid rewards. So this is raids, solo raids. You have raid rewards, gold rewards. You have it all here. Everything is here. So basically, you come here, you can see a guide for anything. So like I have an Aeromancer. I could come here. As soon as you click on it, it's going to bring you to T4. So this is T4. This is automatically T4. What you want to do is at the top somewhere where it has like a blue link, like how this is, it's going to say T3. So you can either, if it's not at the top here, you can either scroll down all the way to the bottom and you'll see a link for tier 3 if it's not at the top. So here it is right here, tier 3. Then you'll open this one up and it'll open up the tier 3. So the tier 3 is what you are going to want to use. So tier 3, since I'm using drizzle, it has by category it on the side and everything. So by drizzle, so you want to come over here and it breaks down the whole thing for you. Card set, chaos dungeons, what you're going to use in chaos dungeons. So if you click chaos dungeons, this is the setup that you're going to use for chaos dungeons. Then if you go and you click on, let's say you want to see the gear set, so which is one thing that you're going to look in the video when you go over the gear set. When you go to gear set for drizzle, it tells you automatically what you want to use. Hallucination, this is what you want, the gear set that you want to pick and use. It also goes over elixirs when you're going to craft your elixirs later on, what you're going to shoot for all those. It also goes over tripod priorities. So this is for when you basically are going to use your wishful amulets to max out which tripod you're going for. The ones in the reds are the higher priorities, what you want to start at first, and so on. I'll talk about that later. This is the rotation. You also have your skills and ruins. So this is your skill list of the skills you want to go over and make sure that you are taking certain tripods and taking and putting on certain ruins on those skills. And then these are the skills that you're going to be taking for an optional 8th one. So you can pick which one out of these skills that you want to use. These are your primary skills, the ones that you're going to use. And then you have a flex spot of what you can pick. And then it gives you the ult that you're going to use as well on there. So it has everything there for you. It even gives you your engravings, what you want to have. So everything's right there for you. It even gives you gem priorities of like damage for you want these ones, and then you want the cooldown ones on these ones. It gives you the whole breakdown. So make sure you guys are using Lost Ark Nexus, because the gear that you're going to get right now is tier 3. It's not tier 4, it's tier 3. So you don't want to go through the tier 4 guide because that's a tier 4 and you don't have tier 4 gear. You'll get the tier 4 gear when you transfer over to the server and you start going through, you start boosting up your character there. I believe you got to get to like 1660 or 16 something to get those to tier 4 gear, depending on your character or whatnot. Let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I haven't made it to 1660 and I haven't transferred out my character just yet. I'm just showing you guys how to get to 1620 as quick as possible in like a day or 2 or possibly 3. But yeah, so basically here for my character it's hallucination. So we're gonna go there, pick that one up, and then you're gonna open it up, put all the gear on, as you guys can see here, all the ones that are right here. Oops, gonna put that one back on. Put that on. So now all the gear is on. Right now I know from my main character what my spec is. So basically I want to check here, it's specialization. So I want to make sure like the earrings that I got out of the box, if they're better than the one that I have on right now, I want to put those on. So endurance, no, it's not better. Crit endurance, no, because you want crit and specialization. Nope, that's not better. The ring is crit, no, and it's 180 crit, so it's not better. And the specialization 174, no. So once you do that, once you go to Lost Ark Nexus and you pick your gear and everything, what you want to do next, right, is make sure on Lost Ark Nexus you're using the actual skills that you're gonna be using. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna pretty much do the skills that you need. Once you run those, right? Once you run those, you're going to go over here. Once you do your skills and you got the right skills, also on Lost Ark Nexus, it shows you what gems you should have. Whether you should have cooldown on Whirlpool, or if you have on Scorching Sun, you should have cooldown and damage, or you should just have damage on Scorching Sun, or whatever it is you want to go ahead and you can change it up too. So let's say, see all the ones that say events, it's free than free because they give you the gems already here, and you don't have to spend gold on converting them to the right skill. So let's say one of these are wrong, right? And you can go here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to have, you know, the Whirlpool or the Rainstorm is wrong. It says cooldown is Rainstorm, but that's not the cooldown I want. I actually need to change that out. You can go to Reforge. You can pick, since it is the event one, you can pick whatever you want. Let's say it's supposed to be Fly. You can pick Fly, cooldown on Fly, hit, you know, you can retrade it or convert it, hit that one right there, boom, it converts it over, and then now you have it to the right one. So you're gonna do that for whatever one you don't have, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure you look at the Lost Ark Nexus guide and you go ahead and you change that up to the right one that you need. Now after you do that, after you set your skills, you've set your you actually set your gems, right? Then my guy, you could come over here, get my mount up, you could come over here, slide on over to here, and you could go to start honing your gear. You can start honing your gear. You know what I'm saying? Boom, go over here and you're gonna level up your gear. Now the way you want to do this is I usually just level all of them up. Some people go one at a time. I just upgrade them all and then I just go from there. You know what I'm saying? Now now for the gear, you know what I'm saying? The gear, you'll see how much of the stuff you have to use for the gear. It's just like 2, 3, 108 of those. You know what I'm saying? Some some coins, not so much, for the gear. Now the weapon is always double the stat wise, you know what I'm saying? Or a little bit extra. It's either double or a little bit extra. Now these ones, it's gonna take a little bit more, and the gold and stuff that it's gonna cost, or the silver that's gonna cost to use, it's gonna be more. So typically what I like to do is like, I'll go ahead and go to gear honing. Now, once you go to gear honing, they do give you some books, which is the honing basic success rate. So this ups the rate of it. You want to click that, and then you want to hit apply the same during the next honing. You always want to do that, because if you don't, you're going to have to come back in here every time, click the book again, and then click gear honing. Just click this, click the check thing, and then you can go ahead and do it. Boom, it failed, but you go to gear honing, and as you can see there, it's still already checked. So what I like to do is I like to hit it once. I like to see if I can one tap any of these. And if I can't one tap, then I'll just start from working on from wherever it's at. See, so far I haven't one tapped anything, right? That's just what I like to, boom, one tapped, right? Because either way, you're gonna have to waste materials on upgrading it anyway. Now, you got it up there. Now, since you got it up there, this is, if you got it up to a certain point, you would go to Rising Express and you'll see the next box that you can get, right? But in order to get the next one, you actually have to level up the gear twice to get that first one. So you're gonna go back in here again and do the same exact thing. All right, stuck at the last two. So either you're gonna be stuck at the last one or the last two. So now, if you're a new or returning player, what you got to do from here is Alt Q, which will bring up this. I don't like the way this interface looks on this one right here. So because it looks goofy to me. So you can go, you can select UI, go to main content, and then boom, brings out a whole different layout. I love it how it looks here. Now what you can do is here is you'll go to Chaos Dungeon and you'll run the Chaos Dungeon at whatever level you're at. So right now you're at my gear. It says your item level, your gear score is 1556. Now you can look at the next one up. It's 1560. So you just go ahead and do the 1540, right? Go ahead and knock that one out. Once you do that, it'll give you a little bit of materials, but it gives you these things called Ignite tokens, or event tokens, whatever you want to call them. I call them event tokens because it goes for the event shop. But you get these things called event tokens. They're these little tokens right here. Now I have about 550 of them from running Chaos Dungeons. I believe you get them from Guardian raids, and you run Legion. I believe Legion raids give you as well, but that's where you get them from. Now you could come in here. They're called honing leap stones. You'll get a bag of them. It'll let you choose either the marvelous honing leap stones or the marvelous honor leap stones, or it'll give you the radiant honor leap stones. You're gonna pick marvelous honor leap stones. So those are the ones you're gonna get. Also in here, you can buy the gold bars, which give you 1,000 gold coins, but you're not gonna do that just yet. So you're gonna come in here, gonna hop back on here. After you get those, you'll buy those. You know what I'm saying? If you're a person, let's say you made a character, you're not really enjoying it like that, and you got to restart over and play a different character, and you're really enjoying that character, at that point you might actually already have, you should already have them, unless you use them all. Then you should have these from doing Legion raids. You'll come over here, you'll go up to this person right here, solo mode, and you'll go ahead and get these are from running solo mode. If you've been running everything solo, which is a good idea to do, which I recommend, because some people, like I said, will gatekeep you, even on this server, which is crazy to me. But you can run it through here. You go here and you can buy them straight from here. You just buy 2 of these right here. Oh my bad, it's these ones right here. So they have the regular great ones. You don't want to buy any of those because you're already past that. You're gonna buy 2 of these. So you'll buy 2 packs, which is cost 20 coins each, but they give you 20 per pack. So, which if you use the 2, you should get 40 of them. Now you have 40. Now, after you hit that, then you can go back to the Rising Express. You'll go here, and you'll pick up that next box for you, and then you'll open that one up again. Boom. Right. Now that gives you more materials. Once you get those more materials, just go right back to honing, bro. So boom, after you get it up again, you're gonna go back out to collect the next one. Boom. 1570 achievement. Gonna go through here, open this box up, gives you even more stuff. So now you're gonna get this one up to, you're gonna get this up to level 19. So after you got that one up, you get it to level 19, you go back in here and you'll pick up the next one. Now this is where I'm gonna have to break this down for two types of people, or two types. You have your returning and new players, and then you have your people who already have a main character on the Ignite server, and this is going to be your old. So if you're the second one, which you already have a main and this is your old, this is where you're going to stop at. It's not even going to push it any further, because there's no use to pushing it any further, because the gold you're going to get right here from opening the chest, you get 2k. You get 2k free gold to use on your main. Right now, some people would just tell you, oh, go out there again, make another character, get the 2 free k gold, and then go after that, make another character. No. Easiest way possible is, because now you're just gonna do, what you're gonna do is rinse and repeat. Make another character, get the 2k gold, go make another character, get 2k gold. You'll stack up, let's say you make 4 characters, 2k gold for each of those characters will give you 8k gold. Now that's just 8k gold that you can get. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like making characters, doing all that type of stuff. And like, you can literally stick with just this character, you know what I'm saying, and then get way more gold this way than just going out there and making a character, getting the 2k gold, and then letting that character go, make 4 more other characters or whatever, how many characters you're gonna make before your roster is full, and then you start having to delete characters, waiting a day to delete a character to make extra gold, to just use that method again. Which, no, I wouldn't do that at all. You know what I'm saying? The method that I would use is the one I'm going to tell you now. So basically, for returning players at this point, what you can do is, after you put on the gear, so you're going to put on your gear, right? Now, after you get that gear and you put it on, they'll give you, higher level gems that will be pretty much socketed into your gear. So you'll get level 8 gears because you had level 7 before. Now you had level 8. You want to go back again, make sure that your gems are the right gems, because they might have replaced the gem you actually had that was level 7 that you converted. They might have replaced that with a new gem because it's level 8 now. So you might want to go back, reconvert whatever one you need to the right one, and then after that you'll be good. Now after you do all that, if you're a returning player, gonna go over here for new and returning players. So new and returning players both want to do that. Go over there, convert to the right gem. You know what I'm saying? If you don't remember where it's at, it's right over here. Just gonna go over here to this bad boy right here, reconvert that gem to whatever one you need, reforge, hit that up. There you go. Everybody's gonna come over here and they're gonna go to gear transfer. So you're gonna click on your actual gear, and gear transfer is basically the honing level of the material gear is gonna be transferred into this one. So you're just gonna transfer your gear into that. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna transfer it in. Just go ahead, transfer that in there. Improve quality. And then after that, you can improve the quality. Now from here, everybody wants to do this as well. Even if you make old character, this right here is freer than free, bro. They give you 120 of the processed chaos stones. And then they give you 40 of the processed chaos stones for the weapons. Now, what you're gonna do here is I always like hit this until I get to like either a high green or a blue. You know, sometimes you might get stupid lucky and get it into the purple, but you just want to do that for everything right now. So boom, 55. See if I can get into a high 60. Oh, 83 blue. Perfect. Oh, I'm tripping. It didn't go to the next one. So I can jump up this one real quick. Since that was the lowest one. 48. See what it jumps me up to. 55. This one's 47, so let me get that one up. And then you just work on whichever one's the lowest at the time. Boom, 66. This one's 50. So I just go about it like that, because boom, 81. And then 54. Just keep going like that, because that's going to give you the best possible 83. As you can see, me working on it that way gives me the best possible gear. So this one's 55, and then that way wherever my thing is, 57, still lower than 66. Whatever my thing is, it boosts it up even better. And then boom, 76. So I'm in the blue now. This is the only one out of my gears that's still in green. So now I can just use the rest of the 62 on this one if it fails all the way to the end, or I can if whatever one gets higher, if this one jumps up higher than 76, then I can just work on the 76 one and use the rest of them to work on 76. So you could just keep hitting this one. But the crazy part is, so like if you see this, when you're this low, it gives you a big boost in success rate, almost damn near 50%. Once you get to like 60s and all that stuff, you get a 4% chance to boost up this quality a piece. So we're gonna see if that 4% kicks in. Damn. Come on. Dude, let me get it. Only got 30 left. Come on. You'll get more of these later, so don't be scared to use them. Dang, that 4% is killing me. This is what I'm saying, this 4% is hard to hit. Alright, so once you hit that, you don't want to use any of your gold at this point. You don't want to use any of the gold, because you'll get 100, you'll get like 34 of these chaos stones, the regular ones, but they want you to spend gold to do it. No. You don't want to use the gold. So just go on 66, you're fine there. You want to go on and do your weapon. So you're going to just spend them all on the weapon. Doesn't matter. So you're going to spend them all on the weapon. 66 off the rip. So now you just got to pray that you get it higher. So my weapon jumped up to 66 off the rip, off the first hit, which is pretty crazy because usually it start off low. 67. That's trash. Went up by 1. Oh well. All right. So, and then it takes 800 to do it. So you don't want to do that. For people who are returning players, at this point, what you can do is you can press Alt Q, pull up this, and run the end game Legion rates. So the ones I would recommend, if you're 1580 at this point, is you could run Archon, Triangle, and because your main is going to be up there. Your main should be like 16 something right now. 16 something. You can run Triangle, which is this one, Archon, and then you can run this one right here. Now on your main, you should have ran all 4 of these. Now this one right here, I don't recommend doing the last one. Reason why is because when you hit 1600 on your main, this is just advice for the mains. You're not gonna ever push your ult up to 1600. Don't never do that, because you're gonna waste gold doing that when you can use it for your main. So when you're on your ult, on your main, and you're doing these 4 right here, you're doing these 4 on your main, is for returning to new players. It's not worth it to actually do gate 4 on here. Reason why I say for me, my opinion, because of the fact that on Ivory Tower, right, you get more gold from running just 3 gates, right? On Ivory Tower, you get 5,200 gold. You accumulate 5,200 gold from running all 3 gates, right? When you do running all 4 gates, only gets you 3,680 gold. That's all it gives you. It doesn't give you more than Ivory Tower, and because it's a lower gear score dungeon rate. Now, reason why I say it's not really worth it is because so the last boss on Ivory Tower, right? This boss right here, gate 3, has 3 major mechanics. That's 1600 dungeon rate. This one is 1520, right? And she has 8 different mechanics. Way too much mechanics for that. And even though if you have really good DPS, you can skip like 1 or 2 of the mechanic phases or whatever on her, I believe. If I'm correct, let me know in the comment section. But I'm pretty sure you can skip that. But even at that point, even if you do skip 2 of them or whatever, there's still 6 of them compared to the 3 of Ivory Tower. So I'm not doing that. Now, when you go to do these guys, if you guys don't know how to do them, the Legion raids, make sure you do look up a guide on YouTube on how to do them. I might end up making a guide later on these guys, but Death Boy is a really good person to look up on YouTube and look at his guide. He gives you ones for like groups and for solo. So he gives you both. Don't be scared to look up a guide on how to do these, because if you don't know how to do it and you go in there and you know what I'm saying, let's say you go do Triangle with a group of people, you didn't look up a guide, you don't know the mechanics, you don't know none of that. If they're not progging it, people are gonna talk shit. They're gonna be mad, that type of stuff. So just make sure you know what you're doing. Look up a guide. Death Boy, once again, like I said, really great guides on groups and solos, and also tells you like the mechanic, goes over the mechanics, goes over common attacks that they do, and goes over battle items that you should be bringing, things like that. So, and he goes over hard mode too. So if you can do normal mode and hard mode, he goes over both. So really good person to look at. Now, so that's for that's for the person who has an ult. You're gonna go ahead, do those, switch back to your main, because the gold that you collect on your ults will go over to your main, because it's for the whole account. It's not just for just that character. The gold is for the whole account. So you go over there, make that for that character, put that on your main, and then boost up your main. If you, let's say you're at 1618 or something, just go ahead, make a new character, get that one up to 1585 again by doing what I told you to do right there, and then you'll get the 2k gold, and that at that point, that should be enough. Should be enough to put you over that 1620. If not, do 1 or 2 Legion raids, should have enough gold at that point. All right, so now for new and returning players, what you guys are gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Now you guys are gonna go over here after you guys open up the chest, got your new gear, did everything to quality gear, life of gear, things like that. You're gonna go up here and you're gonna start putting up your gear again. Get it up. Once you get to the next one, you'll unlock this right here, 1595. Gonna get your gear up again. Go ahead, knock your gear up again. You should be able to put your gear up again. You should be at 15 should be at 1595, because this one is going to put you up at 1590. The next one you go up, then you'll be 1595. 1595 is going to give you 3k gold. 3k gold to get that up there. And then with that 3k gold, you should be sitting at like 6 or 7k gold. Now that 6 or 7k gold, you know what I'm saying? Once you get that one, you'll unlock that. You'll unlock that. Yeah, 6 to 7k gold should put you at like 1605, 1610, right around there, somewhere in between. You know what I'm saying? Now, once you're at that point, Lost Ark Nexus is what you need to be on, because you're gonna get these things right here next to where my cursor at. You'll see all the rewards there. You'll see Wistful Amulet, and you want to put those Wistful Amulets on the right skills, bro, or the right tripods of the skills. And Lost Ark Nexus tells you which one. It tells you the priority of which one it should be. You should see that right here on the screen, and you see like the ones in red is the ones that you want to start on. Then after you do the ones in red, you want to do the ones in yellow or the orangish color, whatever color it is right there. And then after you do that one, you want to do the ones in green. So you're not gonna have enough to do all the ones in green, but you want to prioritize the red ones first, then those yellow or orange ones, and then you want to do the greens last. And you want to do them for the skills that you actually have on the bar and you're actually going to be using for tier 3. All right, so basically that's what you want to do there. And you want to make sure that if I need to repeat this again, once you go on Lost Ark Nexus for the first time and you click on the character that you pick, once that page pulls up, that's going to be T4 page. What you want to do is scroll either at the top of the thing. Once you scroll down, it should say tier 3 in like blue writing, or if you scroll all the way down, it should say tier 3 at the bottom of that page. You want to click on that link to bring up the tier 3 gear. Like, make sure you're doing tier 3, because if you're on that tier 4 page, then that's for tier 4 gear. You want to do tier 3. So once you do that, you'll get that up. Then after you guys get those up, you guys can run, you guys can start running your stuff. You can run like the Guardian raids, which you're going to need to run the Guardian raids, of course, because it's going to give you materials, things like that you're going to need, the event tokens, things like that. And then you're going to run your guys's Legion raids as well. So you want to make sure you start doing there. Now, for everybody, once you get into the 1600s, you want to take advantage of the event shop. So the event shop right here, you want to take advantage of all that type of stuff. Now, in here, at the very bottom, this is where you want to start using this one. This is where the thick, it's called the thick gold bar. There's 3 of them you can buy, right? Each and every one that you buy gives you 1,000 gold. So you want to make sure you buy all 3. That's 3,000 extra gold that you can use on your main. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of that. Take advantage of getting that and putting up your main, right? So you want to go ahead and get and do that. Also, you guys want to come over here after you've been doing some like Legion raids and you beginning to and things like that. You want to always do that. Now you want to buy these Wishful Amulets. Buy that Wishful Amulet, because that's another one you can use on tripod. Make sure you get that. This one right here, you want to buy these out, because you buy 20 of these and you can it's bound to the character. This stuff right here, there's a chance that you would obtain one of the following, like anywhere between 1610 to I would say from 1610 to 1615, because you want to use those. It's like when you upgrade this, like you'll go to upgrade that, and it'll say gear honing, and right here it'll say like solar grace, solar blessing, solar protection. You only want to use this stuff. So when you click the book, click this, and then you could slide this over. You could just press max, max, max. You only, once you're 1610 or 1615, when you want to start using them, only use it on the weapon. Only use it on the weapon. Gear, you never want to use it on the gears. Only the weapon, because the weapon is the most material to that you're gonna be spending. So you only want to use it on the weapon. Never want to use it on the gear. So that's one thing you don't want to do as well. You're gonna also get stuff like and it's gonna be like a little green bottle and a little purple bottle. It'll be like chaos aura or whatever, those type of stuff. You want to pop a green, pop a blue, pop a purple, go in there, because that's gonna like help you reset your chaos dungeons and things like that. You want to do that because you want to get the jewelry to go ahead and do that. I'll show you on my main, not my main, but my other class that I created. All right, so let me show you here. So these are the purple bottles. As you can see, you want to pop one of these because these give you the aura. It recoveries. So you'll see chaos dungeon. You'll have like reset bonus, and then you'll have like the aura to do it. So you need 50 aura to do it. So this stuff gives you the aura to do it. This one gives you the reset bonus. If you don't have enough of this anymore, pop this. It will give you extra of this. And if you don't have any more of your aura, pop this. It will go in there, and then you can go in there and do it. So that's what you want to do, guys. You want to do that because you want to get better jewelry than what you have. Other honorable things to do. Well, another honorable thing is the tower. Make sure you run that tower. You don't want to burn yourself out on the tower, but you want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to do the tower. You want to do the tower. That helps you to things that you're going to be doing, that helps you to level up like your roster level, which you guys can see here. You want to make sure you're doing that. But that is pretty much it for this video, guys. If you guys found anything useful in this video, then make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and you hit that notification button to be part of that notification gang. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys all. I will see you guys in the next one. I am out. Peace.